Okay, my third description is ready. Let's see what the program comes up with. Oh man. Okay, RIP conceptual designers. What's up, creators? I hope you're doing well. I'm Tony Fuentes. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I normally post tutorials on video and photo editing. So if you like those type of things, stick around. Maybe you can subscribe with the button down here so you don't miss any of my uploads. Now, I say normally post tutorials on that topic because we're diverting a bit from photo and editing. And today we're going to check out how to create masterpieces of art that could be exposed in the Louvre or any museum in the world with just a simple text and with a couple of minutes in between the text and the final results. Yes, I'm talking about AI generated art, which just blows my mind. It's just outstanding. I've been playing around with this software, which is Midjourney. They don't sponsor me in any way, for a couple of hours, just because yesterday I was scrolling around through Instagram and I saw 1924 US is real about this software and I decided to check it out. So we're gonna check it out in this video. Just follow me along and you're gonna see the power of this tool, which is just fantastic and at the end, I'm just going to add a bit of a reflection about these type of tools. So let's jump into Midjourney and what it can do. So Midjourney, according to Wikipedia, is an independent research lab that produces proprietary artificial intelligence program that creates images from textual description, similar to OpenAI, DALL-E, or also Stable Diffusion. So in essence, that's what it is. And this is the page of Midjourney. So here you can join the beta. So let's click on join the beta. Yeah, accept the invitation. And let's go all the way to Discord. Okay, so once in Midjourney's Discord channel, it's very easy to create masterpieces because, well, you don't do it, it does it for you. So you want to go to one of these chat rooms over here, the newbie ones. Just gonna select it. And over here, just gonna select /, hit the command, which is gonna be imagine. And here you're just gonna add any type of descriptive text of the image that you have in mind. So RIP conceptual designers, because this is gonna replace the conceptual designers in the future, I'm very sure. So here you're just gonna be very descriptive of the image that you have in mind, of the subjects, of the landscape, of whatever that you want, and also in the type of representation that you want. For example, if you want it displayed like Alan Lee, from the conceptual designer from Lord of the Rings, like he does his pencil drawings, for example, you're gonna write drawn like Alan Lee from Lord of the Rings, pencil, right? Or you wanna be represented like Claude Monet. So basically just write it down there and you're gonna see the magic that this program does. So here, I'm just gonna write a description of, let's say, a city from Lord of the Rings because I'm a bit of inspired from it. So let's start off. Okay, so here I have my description ready. It says a landscape of a siege of a dark fortress in a valley with black gates, sharp angles, a green glow coming from inside, surrounded by a large golden glowing army, fire in the sky and dark clouds above. Style of Caspar Friedrich. So let's see what Midjourney comes up with this description. So immediately we hit OK, and here we can see that it starts processing. And first of all, we see these blurred out images, 4 images, and then it starts rendering it out. Yeah, at the start, it looks quite horrible. Yeah, very simplistic, but just adding all the layers of the conceptual design or the render. Okay, it's looking very simple. Not at all what I intended, but okay, here it comes. Okay, so it gives us this 4 options and it isn't the final result. We still have to render this once, but here we can either render one of these options or create variations on one of them. So we're basically telling the AI which one we like and what things to continue expanding on it. So what I can see over here is that, yeah, we don't have that army around, we don't have the fire in the sky, and we don't have that green glow coming from inside. But so either way, we're just going to select variants on the first one, which I really like, and the second one. I think these two are quite nice, so I'm just going to select variants and see what the program comes up with. Okay, so here we have 8 more options. This is the option from 1, so it's looking quite nice. I'm just going to select this one, U3, which is going to be just upscale it, and then from the other one, the third one as well. Yeah, and then just wait around another 60 seconds or so to see the final renderings. And here we have our final results, and there's a dark fortress, there's the fire from above. And I like how it adds this little person, similar to Caspar Friedrich's. It has a very famous painting that has a person in the foreground just standing there glazing at the clouds and the mountains. And look at this piece of art, just fantastic. Even the technique is just spot on. Then here we have the other version, again with a person and the dark forest. It's just fantastic. It just blows my mind. Okay, let's try something else. So as you can see, people come up with the strangest ideas. For example, here we have a gangster Santa Claus eating chocolate. And these are the 4 options that it gives it. A skull over here, and here just burning skull was their description. That's why the program just just has complete liberty to do whatever it wants. But the more specific you are in your description, the more the image is going to be similar to the one that you have in mind. So it's just be a bit more specific about what you want in the image. So I'm just going to type in once again imagine in the commands, and let's start off by, how about, okay, so my new description is ready. In this case, I went for something a lot more futuristic and sci-fi. So spherical platform orbiting a giant green gas planet with neon lights, light orbs, and polygon-shaped ships arriving in the foreground. Futuristic 4K, high-resolution render. That's my description. So I'm just going to select enter. Just wait another 30 seconds to see what it comes up with. Okay, so initial results look very simple, very basic shapes. So let's see what Midjourney comes up with. Where's the platform? Here we can see the gas planet, but we're not seeing the platform anywhere. Okay, now it's looking a bit more realistic. Okay, let's see. So here are our options. Wow, okay, let's decide. Okay, I think I like the first and the fourth, but I want to select variations. So variations on the fourth, variations on the first. So let's see. I think the problem is that I wrote spherical platform. If it's spherical, then it's not a platform. It should be circular shaped platform, right? That's the problem. That's why I got confused. And yeah, it's making a giant ball instead of a platform. So let's see. Here we have some options. I'm going to select this one, I think. Fourth, and in the other options, here we have, how about the second one? Okay, let's let it render for a bit. Okay, so it took a couple of minutes, but both images are now rendered. And just look at these results. It's just mind-blowing. Look at this. My mind is completely blown that a computer can do these types of photographs. It's just, look at the detail. It's even telling some kind of a story, because we have all these platforms, which is kind of a refinery, all these ships, just taking all the gas out of this element over here. And the other one, wow. Wow, this is just... Okay, rip conceptual designers. This is going to replace all of you guys. Now this image, you can basically just put a text in the middle of the entire image, and it's just the main board of a thriller movie. Just like put Interstellar in the middle, and it will work perfectly. Just gonna save these two, and let's create another one. What comes out of my imagination, and the AI's imagination. So okay, my third description is ready. Let's see what the program comes up with. It says a circular glowing portal on top of sand dune in a vast desert, a group of people dressed in black robes and golden glowing crowns surrounding it, treasures, jewels scattered around at the style of Jean-Baptiste Camille Corot. With this description, let's see if it's something interesting. Okay, now it's looking a bit more promising. These could be people over here. Okay, so here's what it came up with. Where's the portal? For starters, there are sand dunes. There are the black people with golden crowns, but I don't see any portal over here. So I'm gonna select these two to see the variants. Okay, so here we have the results. There's no portal in this case. It just looks a lot of people with those golden robes, yes, golden crowns as well, and treasure all around. Look at all, well, it could be a portal, all these skeletons. Oh, this is just fantastic. This is the other one, and it is with the style that we added from Corot. It's just fantastic. Look at this. Oh my god. Fantastic. It's just mesmerizing that a computer come up with this. Come on, let's do one last one. Okay, so the next one, it says, a golden portal from another world in the middle of a snowy Arctic landscape with the lonely travelers trying to get to it in the middle of a blizzard at the style of Rembrandt. So let's see what the program comes up with, and I already see that it's looking fantastic. Look at this. Oh my god. Of course, I like to put in the names of famous artists so I know which kind of technique it's going to be created around, but you can basically do anything. You can say rendering like a video game, and it's going to come up in that way. So here we have our options. Wow. Oh my god, I like 1 and 2. I'm just going to select variants on the 1 and 2 and see if it comes up with something a bit more interesting. I'm running out of options right here because I have the trial version. Okay, so here we have 4 options of the third selection. Of course, we can continue to select variants, but in this case, I think the results are going to be quite similar. So, oh my god, I think I like the first one. I'm going to select the first one in high definition, and then let's see the other options that we have over here. Man, these are just fantastic, aren't they? I'm going to select maybe the second one over here. Maybe select another variant on this one. I think they're quite dramatic, all of them, but I'm going to go with the second one as well. A sip of my Earl Grey tea. Meanwhile, we wait. Oh man. Oh my god, look at these results. Look at this. Is the first image of the portal in the snowy landscape in the blizzard with the travelers getting to it. The golden portal, remember that I specified that. And oh my god, it's just, what a piece of art. Let's see the other ones. This is the second one. Wow, this one is also fantastic. It's a bit more from the background. We can even see a little person up top of this little hill. Wow, you can even see almost the scratches on the oil painting over here. It's just, the way it replicates the textures is just fantastic. And then the other one, the third one, is this one, a bit more of, oh my god, it's just fantastic. All of them, they're just fun. I'm just blown away with the quality of images that this AI can produce. It's just fantastic. I will print some of these photos and put them up on my wall. Okay, so this is the third one. The second one, oh my god, and the first one. Okay, so wow, it's just fantastic what an AI can do with just some text and some description and adjectives, and it can convey lots of emotions. It's just a very powerful tool right here that we have. And I'm really sorry for all the conceptual designers, because this tool can really replace them. A director or a writer can just go into this tool, just typing what they have in mind, and they come up with so many options. But it is art in my eyes, in my opinion, but it's not real art. For me, real art, it's more about the process than the final result. Now here, yes, I put some ideas, some general ideas into the text box over here, the command option, and then the computer did everything else. For art to be real art, for me, it has to have a process. From the moment that you come up with an idea, you get inspired, you start drawing or you start taking some photos and to replicate that thing that you have in mind in the physical world, and then all the technique, all the sweat, all the energy that comes into it to creating it, and then you have the final result so you can feel accomplished. Right now, I created these, well, I and the computer, the AI created these beautiful paintings, but there's no accomplishment in it. I don't feel accomplished. I just feel mesmerized because, wow, an AI can do this, but it's not mine really. So just a fantastic tool to have. And it's really scary where the AI can go from now. I know there are programs like this one that replicate photographs in a very realistic manner. So check it out for yourselves. It is quite fun to do it, but just don't get too distracted because it is digital. It is an AI doing it. It's not you making the picture. So check it out. It's called Midjourney, and you can just sign up. 25 images you can make for free, and then I think there's a subscription. I'm not going to pay the subscription because, yeah, well, I have other things to do, but it's just fantastic where the AI can get us to. So I'm gonna stop talking right now because my brain is unraveling, because this is just fantastic. I don't know where to put my ideas really on this type of software. So if you like the video or find it fun, you can just give it a like. It actually makes a difference. Share it with a friend if you think you might like it. I'm Tony Fuentes. Subscribe, all those things. Cheers to all of you, and see you in the next one.